Coaching Questions Friday raffle again, just off a virtual class where we discussed finding focus and taking action. So feeling that knowing doing gap. And I feel super inspired by the conversations that were happening in the chat with the participants. So let's see what we get for questions, because I'm curious if the question that I'm picking is gonna be connected to focus and taking action. Okay, so here's the raffle, and here's the question that I picked this time round. Okay, we had this question before, so I'll pick another one. But for those of you who didn't get to it, what are you growing out of? I think I'm growing out of, or I want to grow out of lack of focus. Okay. And if you hear a noise, there's some construction work here, so I'm sorry about that if it's not filtered, but I won't redo this. Okay, I picked another one that's too long and that we already had. What do you think you might be doing that might reinforce other people's negative impression of you? Yeah, I still, I find that getting those questions again also helps, because I don't know. I need to think about it. For some questions, I didn't get to actually finding an answer. Okay, here's the actual question for today. And I think it does connect to finding focus and taking action, taking the right kind of action for what we need to get done. How easily do you get bored? That is very much, to me, this is very much related to focus. How easily do you get bored? And for me, it makes me think about the distractions that I'm looking for when I'm working on something that's not interesting for me, where I need to focus and I choose to get distracted because it's boring. So let's hear from you in the chat. How easily do you get bored?